Good afternoon. Hello, Austin. How are you doing? Let's get all my stuff in place here for a nice, chill, hopefully relaxing cross keys seed and not worry about stuff for a little bit. Alright. Something's not right. You know, I can't have nice things. I think I gotta restart the emulator because every now and then when I try to do this, let's see if this worked. Okay. My controller just doesn't want to respond every now and then, and that's kind of annoying. So let's just redo the Lewis script so we have our tracking set. All right. Now it's working. Okay. Let's try this for real this time. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay. So how are you doing, Austin? I don't know if you disappeared on me. It feels really warm today. Warmer than I was anticipating it being. Alright. Let's see what's here. Vanilla. I mean, I know it's a cross keys seed, at least because I got a pod key, but... Ew. Horrible stun prize. Alright, we're gonna look in the castle main entrance here before we go on, so... Alright. Well, that's interesting. Let's see where the sanctuary takes us, just so we have that info real quick. Oh, that's good. Glad I checked this. Oh. Well, okay, not ideal. But if we get everything we need, we could just go through Hyrule Castle. Then we don't have to worry about doing Aga 1 just to get back of escape. Alright. Let's check all this crap. Nothing here. Early money isn't bad. I could consider hula-hanning too at some point. I might even want to consider just going over there. I don't know why I went this way. It's Magic Bat. We can't do anything here. Maybe I consider walking over there instead of going in the village right away. And then after we hula hand, we could just head towards the village from the south. That might not be a bad strat here. And get the money. We could check a few entrances along the way. Blacksmith. Okay. Alright, so we know that there's a small key that we need to get from here. Let's just go ahead and label that so I don't forget to come back to it. I say, what are the chances one of these guys actually drops bombs for me? Just in case I actually need it. Come on. I don't think I get a tree pull from this, right? No. Alright. Let's say on the off chance that this is actually the well. I was hoping for a bomb drop. It's the well, immediately. Okay. Well, let's get the items first. Then we can Houlihan. Interesting. Okay, so we still need to come back in here with bombs. A couple heart containers isn't too bad for early play, though. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do the dig spot and see if we can get a couple bombs from our 50-50 over here. And then we can knock out the village and see what the village has. Nice. Got one. Well, that's our first map. Not exactly what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Hopefully 3 bombs is enough. We might even be able to buy more at some point. Okay. Not gonna do that. Okay. That is the bottom of Spiral Cave. We'll mark that just in case I need to know where that goes. What we got here? Garbage. Okay. Not a good chess game. Alright, that's the ferry drop down. Okay. Here's a chest we can open. Not exactly helpful. A nice to have, but I've got about 5 million other things I would rather get at this point. Let's get all these bottom checks down here out of the way. Ferry. That is interesting. Where is... This is what I wanted. That's a connector we might need to look at later. Okay. We'll come back. I want to look at the other entrances here first, but that's definitely... I mean, there's 4 checks I can do pretty fast in there, so that might be worth looking at. But God forbid we find a big key or something like that around here for Eastern. That opens up a couple more possibilities. A bow, too, but... That's wishful thinking. Alright, so there's a bomb shop here. Bomb shop and sick kit if I need it. Wow. This village has kind of been ass so far. Get out of here. Still ass. Let's get ripped off. It could be worse. Okay. Well. This at least gives us 2 chucks, and it's a magic refill for later on. Money. Money. Damn. Alright, is this Ganon? No. So Ganon's vanilla. That's amazing. I was hoping to just blind get something decent. That wasn't decent, but it is what it is. Alright, we got 3 more entrances to look at here, and then we're going to go back into Eastern and take care of the checks that I can do in there. Okay. Need the hammer for that. The left entrance to Turtle Rock. And... okay. And a check we can do. Garbage map. Alright, as promised, I'm going to go back into Eastern first. It's possible to grab a couple things out of Turtle Rock, but not a great play at the moment. But that might be something we come back to, depending on what we find. Eventually we'll probably do it, but... it's just crappy at the moment. Alright, so far, nothing great. It'd be nice if this dip produces 1 unique item that actually might be somewhat useful. Denied again. I want to get the spin off, and every single time I get them bumping into my blade. Alright, another Dark World map. We'll have to skip this for now. Okay. We'll just take the Death Warp out. So that was not at all really helpful. I think what we're going to do is I want to start to do some checks down towards... Hold on. Before I do, let's just buy more bombs so that we don't run into an issue later. Because we got money early, so I don't want to have a problem here. And then I'm going to go and get that last item out of the well. And then I think we'll just take a quick look at what's over at the Witch's Hut. And then we'll start to do some of the southern entrances and stuff. Because doing some of the southern stuff and heading to eastern and stuff like that might be a little bit more valuable at this point, so I want to start to cover that ground. But I am curious as to whether or not there was something behind this bomb wall that I needed to get. Nah. This place was pretty much trash. Unfortunate. And this is why I didn't want to hold off on coming here. Alright, so we got Hype Cave, a whole whopping shield. Let's also check that off because it's empty now. Alright, give me something good. Okay. Turtle Rock Small. Master Sword. That's pretty good. Flippers put a lot of stuff in the Southland Logic, so I'm glad to get those first. Alright. Well, let's start to check more stuff. Okay, there's another bomb shop, so that's good to know. Right by the save and quit. Nice. Oh, this is good. Alright, so this is Paradox Upper. We got lots of items to check out here. We'll probably check the middle door first, because if we go out the bottom one, we're going to get locked unless we find the mirror in here. Okay. Big key to Hera. That's nice to find. Ice rod. And another pod small. That's my second one. Alright. Where does middle paradox take us? Ooh, man. Alright, I think we have to start looking around here because we can always check the other entrance later. I think we gotta take the divergence. There's 3 more entrances I can check here. And that's if we don't get anything else. Okay. Let's do our first 4. Out of my face, dude. Well, now that I took that hit, we might as well take the death warp out of here when I'm ready. GT. Nice. Okay, that's really good. And another Dark World map. Okay. That feels good not to have a super deep buried Moon Pearl at this point. We haven't even found any Dark World connectors, but now we don't have to worry about that as much. Okay. So we might check the other end of this in a minute. It could be the other dark cave right in the village that we saw, honestly, but then we'll at least know. Oh, we also have a connector here. Alright. It's a good thing we bought those bombs earlier, huh? Alright. Let's see where this takes us. That is interesting. Well, this is all in logic, so we're going to look around a little bit. Cool. Alright, we got this item, so let's mark that. Dude, that's really good. Okay. All right. That is really good. I'm glad we took the risk to come down here. Getting a glove at this point is pretty nice. All right. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's check. We have a couple entrances to look at over here, and then we can either... Well, it's probably a good idea to do a little bit in Skullwoods, just because dungeons. And actually, what I should do is take a look at my map real quick. Alright, so Skullwoods is required at some point. Turtle Rock, though, is not necessarily. Swamp is. Alright, and that's the only info we have so far is those 3 dungeons. Okay, what's here? Nothing too helpful. Oh, I kind of want to look in this first. I have no keys for this, though, so all I could really do is check the one chest here, and then I can also look at the connectors, though. It's sometimes good not to wait too long on the connectors with desert. Okay, certainly not a very helpful item there. Let's glance at the torch. Alright, there's a small key. That might be important. Alright, where does this go? Okay. Well, that's good, because now we have the gloves. We can also check this. Okay, we have a bomb refill. That's really good, actually. I'm going to probably come right back in here and grab more bombs. All right. Bad Ice Cave. That's vanilla. Why is that there? That's vanilla. Why is that there? Like, why? Okay. I'm gonna go back and do more Dark World stuff, I think, instead. We have so much open in this game, so it's like, what's the right choice? Who knows? Just hope to get lucky that you make the right decision at this point. Okay. That guy's way too excited. Alright, let's look for some items in Skullwoods. We have 0 keys, which kind of sucks. But We should be able to do a couple things. Well, now we're going to get a key. And I don't remember if Quake does anything to the Gibdos, but we're going to give it the old try. I feel like it might stun them. It did stun them. Good enough. Alright. And then I want to see if this leads to the back. It doesn't. So this is possibly a bad Skullwood setup. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Let's try this one. Alright, that'll work. Alright, we'll get Petting Zoo first. That's good. We can get that key off of Desert now. As expected. Oop. I didn't really mean to do that. We're gonna just see whether or not, if we get lucky and this drop down up here goes to the middle section, then we can actually just get out of here. If not, we'll have to save and quit. So let's find out. All right, we can leave. All right, that could have been a lot worse. Whoops. All right, let's check our village stuff. Okay. Hera map. Okay. All right, nothing there. Nothing there. Ooh, okay. Let's mark that real quick. This is Totorock Laser Bridge, which we can do because we have a cape and we have boots if I decide to do that. Okay, that lets us do the back of Hyrule Castle. Ideally better once we get a fire source. I'm not going to complain about that. Okay. And that's all we can do there for now. But we got those 4 checks done. That reminds me, doing the front of, well, not the front, but that middle part of Turtle Rock is totally doable now that we have tempered. So, we'll see. Another bomb shop here. Alright, let's do our dig game. I say that was quite a buried item there. Powder's not too bad to get. It does open up another check because we do know where Magic Bat is and it's accessible. So that is good. Let's get to Stumpy. Alright, we could do the Bonk Rocks right now, which is nice to route that right in. Meyer. I'd be more inclined to try that if I had any keys or a fire source, but we're going to wait on that just a little longer. Oh, okay. I want to check the other few entrances that are close by before we commit to that, because I'm going to want to check the connectors at some point, and that's going to bring me all over the place. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to connect me back to the light world, so I don't even know if I want to do this just yet. Let me just do something really quick. There we go. I need to turn those on. So let's mark this spiral upper. Nah, garbage house. Alright, I'm going to check one more entrance and then we might take spiral because we can get... I mean, we have a lot of things to check, and as soon as we get a hammer, we can get back to Hyrule Castle super quick. And I still have a lot of overworld checks in the light world that we didn't do, so it might be worthwhile to take my gloves and start to do that stuff as well. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. Garbage. Alright, so let's... If we do spiral, then we could route that into checking a handful of other things. We have a small key that's guaranteed. We have Bonk Rocks close by because that's up that way. We have the other Bonk Rocks by Link's house, and then all of the southern checks still. So we have a lot that we could do. So taking this isn't the worst. That's really good. Okay, I'm glad I didn't delay too much on that. Alright, that just gave me some easy passage to the Dark World. What's Hera? Crystal. Let's mark that. Okay, another dark cave that I'm not... That one, I don't know. If I don't hear a bat, I sometimes think that's the old man's cave to rescue him. Oh, you know what? Okay, we'll do this in a second. Let's get the small key first, and then now that we got mitts, we can actually just go and grab, see what's at King's Tomb. Wasn't even thinking that, so coming up here was actually kind of nice. Another check there. Okay, that's my second Turtle Rock key. I could also just go into Turtle Rock on my way back. It is 2 checks that I can do right now. Speaking of Turtle Rock, this one. Well, no Canis Samaria, so we can't do anything with that entrance in particular. I just wanted to see if I'd get any decent drop off of it. Money's okay, but... Alright. We do have to kill the one in here, though, because we need the key. Okay, just get that out of my way for a second. There we go. Okay. Alright, we got those 2 items. They didn't end up really being anything. So let's head down... Whoops. Is this a fairy fountain? No. There's one here somewhere, but... I just might not be remembering anymore. No, that's fine. I mean, actually, it would have been quicker just to go to the house for what I want to do. Kill the music. I guess that's 1. Alright, there we go. Okay. Nothing there. Let's see. Let's do the desert checks real quick, and then we can head back and do a few other things that I didn't get a chance to do before. Out of my way. Okay. That is not helpful. Oops. Went right back in. Alright. We don't have the desert big key, but we are going to label that because we don't know whether or not that's a crystal or a pendant yet. But now we have all the desert entrances, so that's good. Oh. Well, this is convenient. That is such a funny place for that to show up. It just really is. I'm pretty sure that's where it was in the weekly seed, too. Alright. Alright, that gives us an item check back at that little pond, so that's good. At the original dam location. Everything back off. Thank you. So we're going to pass by this anyway, so let's see if it's anything decent. Alright. Now we're going to go to Mini Moldworm. Okay. Alright. We're going to look at this. It's a heart. That's nice. We have 2 entrances to look at here. Okay. That is a thing that exists. Alright, so that. We're done with those. Let's check the hobo, and then we can do the island before we go up and do Zora. Oh. I forget that you can't just dash over that ledge. Okay. That's the second GT small. I'm unfortunately going to need the GT big, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to beat it to open up the pyramid. We'll confirm that later. Oh, I can check the Ice Palace location too while I'm here. Oh, you know what? Okay. So that's Harrow Castle down. This is Harrow Castle right. This is the time to do it, because now I have the mirror. So I can easily get back to the entrance and not have to fear doing all the death warping and garbage. So let's see what's here. It would be pretty wild if there was a fire source inside here. Another pod small. Okay. Alright, let's give this a shot. Game's funny. Okay. Nice. Come on. There we go. Okay. Well, that's everything in Hyrule Castle. Now we're going to look at those. Well, this is great to know because I'm going to have to come back here, but I can't do it now unless we get lucky and we find a fire source like right here. But more than likely, that's not going to be the case. No. All right. Glad that we saw that. Okay. Sure, I'll grab a mail upgrade. Actually, no, we're not gonna swim. I'm only grabbing it because I paid for it. Yeah. Alright. If I take this back, I can get to Eastern pretty quickly. Alright, now we can check a bunch of entrances here. Excuse me. Where are all the rest of my dungeons? I mean, I have a lot of things I can't do because we're missing some key stuff yet, but I'm sure there's a couple dungeons that I have some density at that I gotta just kind of knock out. Okay. Okay. Like, we have all 4 GT smalls. We can't actually do a lot in GT right now, but it makes me kind of think like the first 3 checks in GT might be helpful. So where is it? Okay, well, we might as well check this connector because we're kind of at a spot where we're exhausting a lot of this. Now, I do have a lot of other things I should do in the Dark World, so I want to head back there as soon as we're done checking this, depending on where it puts us. I'm wondering if this will connect me to the Death Mountain, because I haven't seen a Light World Death Mountain connector yet, though I might just need to get over there somehow and use a mirror. I also can take that the hookshot cave connector again. Well, at least we know that this is not important. Alright. Let's go back. So we know we don't need to do Aga 1. We have no reason to do Aga 1 other than checking the items, and we don't even have a castle tower key, so that's like we could check 1. Oops. We can look in this one cave right here. Okay, we do have an item to get. It's not helpful, though. Well, it's a heart, so whatever. We could do the Lost Woods drop down because it's powder. It's magic bat. Out of my way. Alright, so that was nothing. Alright, so what we're going to do is we can go ahead and take care of Smith Chain and then work our way over to the Dark World shopping mall. And we have, whoops, we didn't want to go here yet. We also have the left exit of Hyrule Castle to look at. Oh, where was... Okay. We're going to do a couple of things here now that I'm thinking about it. So let's turn in the Smith. And then after we do this, we can go right back in here in the Dark World because it's desert. And we can at least get the small key that's on the torch because maybe it's something that I need to grab. And then just peace out of here. Not necessarily the game breaker there. Alright, let's grab the purple chest, and in the process of it, we're also going to check that one entrance next to where Spiral Cave was. We'll bring this back. I could check Cave 45 as well, because we didn't have access to that before. What a horrible place for GT. Alright. Luckily, we can't do a ton here. No Samaria, no hammer. Okay. Well, now we know where it is, and that's as much as we're going to do for a little bit. Okay, game 45 is nothing. Okay. So I think I'm going to check and see where the left door of Hyrule Castle goes. Hope that doesn't lock me somewhere stupid. And then I might, so that I don't have to come all the way back around again, at least do what I can in Mire, since I can get out easier now. And then we'll check shopping mall and work our way over to the pyramid in pod area. So it's this entrance we have not seen yet. Where does it go? Okay, that's good to know. We already know that that's middle door. We haven't seen the bottom door yet for Paradox. Oh, God. All right, let's... Before we do that, I just don't want to keep on doing this goose chase. Oh, my God. They're both connectors. Like, really? Does it have to be? I'm gonna have to check them both out, because if one of them actually connects to Mire or something, then I kind of want to know. Okay. There it is. So, this connects to Mire. That's Quake, so we can open it. Okay. That's garbage. Wow. This is where you are. Thieves Town is the green pendant. Alright, well, at least we have a Mire key now. I forgot to mirror and check Desert Main. I'll have to do that in a minute. At least we can get all these checks just... Okay, we don't care about that because we've seen the upper part of it already. But I'll label it just in case. Alright. I forgot what's on the ledge. I think it was just like 10 arrows or something, so we're probably just gonna... Yeah, it was. Just never checked it off. Sick kid. We can do this. Small key. Another pod one. That's 4 pod keys. And we have no idea where pod is. Okay. Alright, one more thing to check, and then we can go back. We could check that other connector. Okay. All right. I can't check the other connector. I lost the mirror location. Well, that sucks. Uh... What is the quickest way back? I guess just through the village and around again. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so my plan is still to just dip in the mire. I have a handful of checks I can do. Let's just find out whether or not there's something that's required not in here. There we go. I'm like, how am I missing that wizard? Alright, we're gonna go over here to hit the switch. That'll let me collect everything on this side. I can get another key here too. But we don't have a fire source, so we're not touching anything over to the left here. $50. It's so annoying. Let's reset it. Try again. Okay, 3 more checks in here. Alright, let's see if this was a total bust. Yep. Well, we tried. Alright, so real quick, just want to double check what we got going on here. Yeah, we want to get over to the shopping mall. I did check this entrance. We could grab the heart here, because why not? That works. Alright, we've been waiting on Shopping Mall for a little while here just because it's a pain in the ass to get to, but we kept on getting distracted. So let's find out if there's stuff here that we need. So, ugh. Alright, we'll check the connector in a second. Oof. Alright, so far. Pretty bad. Wow. Alright, well, let's see if this connector's any good. Yes and no. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. I want to double check an entrance that I didn't check off. I think it's something I did, but I want to make sure. That's a big key. Alright, so that's interesting because we have not found those, and that's a little concerning. You know what else I could do? I can go in the Dark World and look over here. Let me just double check this again. Oh yeah, it's this. Man. This is why I didn't mark it. I want to find out where this goes. We can do that, Dark. That's what I thought. Okay. So, that's there. Okay. I would rather go into the Dark World up here and check these two caves. Then I can go through Hookshot Cave and check another. And then we can work our way around to, like, pod area and pyramid still. So, it's slightly out of the way, but it does get some more entrances done. Okay. Done. Alright, let's find out what these are. I really am starting to wonder... Oh, okay, swamp. Well, we'll probably look at the first couple things, and we don't care about this. Whoops. Okay. Let's do the first couple checks in swamp. We're gonna get locked out without hammer or hook shot very quickly. But... Actually, I don't even have the small key, do I? No, so we're done. So that was just kind of a home run play, and we don't have it, so that's fine. Okay. Then we need to go back through Hookshot Cave. And actually, I could check the first item in Hookshot Cave now that I have the boots. And then when we come out of Hookshot Cave, we can mirror and check that one descent ledge. So let's do this real quick, just so we can come right back here. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, well now we can get this big key. Look at that. That's here. Thieves Town. Crap. Alright. Let's find out where this goes. This is always a connector I wait too long to look at. And we now have access to Death Mountain. So this is actually kind of good. Okay, we can grab this. That's my 5th pod small key. Nice. Okay. Okay, more than likely this is Old Man. Yeah, let's rescue him. So I haven't seen Mini Moldworm, I haven't seen Blind's Hut. I have 2 big item areas. I also haven't seen Pod, which I could do a lot of. I can't full clear yet, but I can do a lot of it with the keys that I have. The lack of fire sources is disturbing still. Okay, great. I haven't seen ice yet, which is fine because I can't even go in it. Okay. Fairy fountain. More money. God, I just don't need it. Okay, this is the Elder connector that we couldn't check out before. So this would bring me to... Okay, this is actually a nice quick way back to the Dark World where I want to go. So I can actually take that in a little bit. After I check out the rest of these entrances. A little roundabout, but it'll get me there. Okay, this is a dark cave that we don't quite know what it is yet. It's probably diagonal holes. Actually, I think it's gotta be. Okay. And here's Ice Palace, which we can't do a damn thing with because we have no fire source to work with yet. Alright, so we need to check and see what's in the Hera entrance. I guess we just grab it because whatever. Okay. So let's head back to Dark World via this transition here. Because this will let me check a lot of other stuff that I know want to look at. Okay. Alright, so now I'm on this side of the Dark World. I have the pod area to look at. There's 4 entrances here. Item on the pyramid and the castle roof, which is entertaining for me because that's been available for a while-ish. Okay. So, nothing here. Let's check the monkey house. Hera. We have the big key. We just can't get the item in the basement. So we're going to open up everything and just do this. Don't care. This will finally be our first crystal. An hour and 20... Wow, something in. Oh my god, they exist. Alright, let's go kill Moldworm and finally get our first crystal. Holy cow. Nice job. Alright, 5 of the 6 items in here. Not bad. We just can't even get the basement without the small key. And that's fine. I wonder if we're going to have like a vanilla pod, because that would be kind of entertaining. Okay, we can get something here. Desert map. Oh, that is new information. Alright, let's open this entrance up and see if it is helpful. I could also cheat Skull Woods at this point, too. This is crap. I might want to consider that. Just to at least get another crystal done. I hate that. Alright, pyramid. We've been waiting way too long to finally check this place out. Thanks. There's two things I want to verify. One, we're just going to confirm that we have to kill Agatu, which I'm pretty sure we do. We're going to see the item on the pyramid, and then we're going to check the roof of this place. It might be helpful. Okay, I think that is new information still. Okay, so we don't even need to talk to the bomb salesman. Alright, so we are close to knowing all our dungeon info. Really, we just need to know one more pendant. Yeah, so it just says 7 crystals, but the problem is this is sealed, so we're gonna have to kill Agatu because Ganon's vanilla. So, bad news. Oh, well, rip. If there is something up here, we could have accessed this a long time ago. Okay. Not exactly the best spot for this, but it could be a lot worse. Alright, give me one of these item locations over here, or something, or pod, or just... Not at all what I thought I was going to see. There are all these things up here. Okay. Well, we have one more entrance that we can check on this side of the Dark World. And also catfish. And then I might need to go back to like Thieves or something. Oh, I could do more in Mire too now that I have a fire source. That's annoying. There it is. All right. Nice. So, right now, we don't have a choice because we don't have a bow. I have to go through the middle key door unless there's a bow in this first chest. Okay. Sure. You gonna give me the hammer in here too? Okay. So that's another dungeon we can complete. I can't go this way because I don't have... So I still have to go through the middle door. Okay. No hammer. Alright, well, let's hope that this doesn't screw us. I mean, there's a chance that another pod key is in here anyway. Man, what door? I think what I want to do is not open Harmless Hellway. Because that, I think, is the logical last key door in this dungeon. So I think we want to do this. Spend the key here. And get these 2 checks. That, I am very glad we checked that. I mean, the other key could be in here, but if it's not, we would have not gotten that hook shot for a long time. Oh, I want to do this. Okay. That's significant. Perfect. So we do have another key in here, so we can full clear all of this. And if we don't get the hammer, we just don't go to Helma. Actually, we don't have the pod big key. So we might be at a stalemate soon anyway. Yeah, it was useless. Alright, we have 2 more checks that we could do without the big key. And then, yeah. Oops, just in case, I was gonna, well... Oh my god, it's here. Okay. I mean, if you give me the big key to pod, then this is, like, ridiculous. Okay, it's not here. So, that's pretty amazing. Pod literally had a bow and a hammer in it. Which... Why? So that opens up some stuff. It does make my swamp beatable once I find that small key. It makes me want to do... Oh, hello. I need to get back up to Hookshot Cave. We can just save and quit and go to the mountain cave. What's this? Skullwoods. Okay. 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 I want to check a couple different things here. this is gonna be interesting because I don't think. Okay. I think there's a chance that this diagonal holes connector might take me to Floating Island because we haven't seen that yet. And I don't know if I have any connectors left. We have no idea what's on Floating Island, plus I could check all the other stuff that's up there. So that's here. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Wow. Like super keys or something. That's exactly what it did. Okay. So I'm just going to mark this in case we have to come back. So that certainly isn't valuable, but it gives me the rest of the entrances up here. So we could check these two things, and then we can mirror and look. Yeah, so that's not helpful. Okay. Well, since we did get the Agate Tower key, we can at least check the two items in here. And then mirror out. I also should look at my map when I get back to the light world. Okay. So, this was garbage. This was Agate Tower. What's here? Okay. Map. Okay, desert is a crystal. Alright, so that leads either Pod, Mire, or Eastern as the last pendant. It'd be pretty hot if this was Quake. And it is, so we can actually open this. Yeah, okay. Capacity ferry. I think we're gonna save and quit from here. Yeah. Yeah, I got some other stuff I want to check, but it requires that I go back here. Alright, step 1. Let's see what's inside Mimic Cave. Alright, that's a no. let's mark that as done. We can go to the Dark World, and I have 2 entrances, actually 4 entrances that I can look at now that I didn't have access to before. And I can also do some other little stuff in desert and stuff like that. Yeah. All right. So let's do what we can here. All right. First, I didn't go into the lower cave here for Bumper Ledge. So let's find out what this is. This could be one of my item spots. Well, it's an item spot. It's just not the one that I was looking for. Still might be good, though. Still might be good. It wasn't good. That was not what I was looking for in the end. Okay, next we are going to check Graveyard Ledge. I don't want it. I mean, I can do it, which is why it sucks. Okay, I don't want to completely exhaust my magic because we're going to end up needing it at some point. Alright, so that was a trash heap. Actually, you know what I could do? This is called being smart. Cool. What is... Oh, no, I know what that probably is. That's just the passage to Death Mountain, so that's a connector up to Death Mountain. It's not something I have to worry about. Where was I gonna go? Oh yeah, down here. I did get the skull big key, but that's a pain in the ass. I could definitely check that out. Maybe I'll do that after we just knock this quick check out. Okay, that's good. That certainly gives me something else to look at. That's a lot of checks. If I get the swamp big, I can completely clear it out. But I'm going to just probably go there after I do some of this other crap. We could try any one of these drops. One of these might take me where I want to go. It took me exactly where I wanted to go. Perfect. All right. Maybe we just kind of beeline for swamp. That might be a really good idea. Nice. Alright, so Samaria might not be required, honestly. We just don't have the rest of our dungeon information to know for sure. We're still looking for either Fire Rat or Bombos to get into Ice Palace. That is another issue. Come on. We know that, thanks. I could also, while I'm up here, debate just doing Thieves, because it's a quick mirror, and then I can just run in and finish it. Out of my way. I also, now that I also had to consider going back to GT. A hammer and hook shot puts all of left side in play. That very well could be my answer. Second bottle? Okay, that's really good. Now we can clear out pod. Still not sure if pod's completely required, but it's not a bad idea to go do. Okay. No Samaria. Amazing how many hearts I've been able to find. Alright, goodbye, Argus. Alright, let's try to do some quick cleanup and get some of this stuff taken care of. So from here, I still think I'm going to just take the 2 seconds. I don't have the small key, but it is the green pendant. So let's just go in the back and clean this dungeon up. 3 more items plus the green pendant in it. It could be worth. And it'll be pretty quick. I really wish I had a flute at this point just to make the navigation around here a little bit nicer. If I had a wish list at this point, that would probably be it for movement. But obviously the Fire Router Bamos is a little bit more significant. Also, we still need GT Big Key. So I really can't go mode anything. Kind of rude. Alright. So we'll get everything except for the big chest. Blind being funny. I don't know if we're going to get down there to turn this in, but if I do end up back in that area, I can at least do that quick. Okay. Alright. I want to... get into the Dark World, and we're going to check 2 hammer-locked locations in the Dark Village immediately. And to see if these are a couple item-dense locations that we can grab real quick. We're then going to finish Desert, and then round ourselves up to finish Pod. I can also actually finish... Yeah, I can also finish Skull Woods on the way. Slightly out of logic, but we're gonna probably do it. Okay. Well, this will give us 2 more quick checks. I don't know if I expected to see this here, but this is what we got. Oh, I asked for it. Well, if anything's going to get me back down to check green pendant, having the flute will definitely do it. It just makes a couple other things a little bit easier too. All right. So that's good. Let's check and see what's at Hammer Peg Cave. Okay. So are these last 2 major things? Like, I don't think I've seen Blind's Hut or Mini Moldworm. And I think one's behind Red Bomb and one's at GT. Like, that's... They must be crap. Like, that's kind of where I'm going with us on this one. So, alright. Well, now that we have this, let's use this to get around a little bit quicker. After I beat Pod, I might go back into Mire now that I have the lamp, because it does give me 2 more checks there. And then Desert, the only thing I didn't get was the small key. So there are 2 checks in the main area still. Okay. Skullwood's key really does nothing at this point. Let's see. Let's do this first. The slightly out of logic Skullwood's play. Okay. All right. Another one down. Now we're suddenly up to 4. Okay. So we have 2 checks left in pod, the big chest and helmet itself. So let's see what we get here. And then if there's nothing here, we probably want to turn in that... Well, I might turn in the green pendant, and then we'll go check out Meyer and go a little bit further in there. All we need is Samaria to beat Meyer, so maybe we find that in here. That would be pretty good. Could also be on green pendant or worse, so we'll get some info for that in a minute. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted to see. I have to also remember, I keep on forgetting about GT. That really should be my #1 place. I really should just go there after this. Pod had a lot of good stuff in it, so I'm actually going to be kind of surprised if I find out that this is a pendant. So we'll see. Alright, what do we got? Wow, it was a pendant. Okay. That's actually kind of crazy because, like I said, this place had a ton of stuff in it. Alright. Let's get out of here then and go to GT. Before I forget that the damn place exists. It's in such a bad spot. That's the issue. Okay. Meyer small, not super helpful. Nice. Okay. Nah. There we go. This has been very junk filled, and I just need one thing to pop off in here. Okay, that does give me a couple more checks for having the desert small, so maybe that leads to something. That works. Alright, still no GT big, so we just need to go right to Bob. Might as well just take care of this. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we finished clearing out the rest of the basement because we can. No, we can't. I don't have fire rod. Ugh, do I really want to do this one last check? Alright. I'm going to do this, then I'm going to probably take a quick break. Then we'll see if we can quickly wrap this up. I don't want to see that either. Alright. Alright. We're just going to pause here for a minute. I will be right back, and we will continue with this mess for a little longer. BRB. Alright, thanks for your patience. I'm back. Let's see if we can get this thing wrapped up in the next, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes would be nice. I do have other things to do, but this seed's been a little challenging, so. Alright, let me pull up my entrance marker again. Alright, I decided we're going to go and finish up Meyer, because we know that that's required, and we can beat it now. We could also check a couple more things in TR at some point. We have a lot of little things that we could just clean up, because really, at this point, we need the GT Big Key, we need Eastern Big Key, and we need either Fire Rod or Bombos. And we should be able to finish the seed. Right. That was not a good first room. I was just like, was reading the Wizrobes wrong for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, not there. Okay. Well, unless it's on Vidi, there ain't much here. And then I'll just end up checking the front of Turtle Rock or the 2 checks in Desert that we can clear out. There we go. Alright, let's make quick work of this. Not here. Okay. Um, while we are on this side of the world, why don't we just knock out the Hera basement in case this is something? Normally I wouldn't check this first, but we're here, and honestly, we're missing 3 things. So it's a little annoying that there's this much stuff still to find. So we do this. I could then go into desert and check that, and then we go to Turtle Rock and check that. So among those things, we'll hopefully find what we're looking for. So again, we need an ice or a fire rod or bombos to do ice, a big key to Eastern, and the big key to GT. And the fire rod will also unlock more in GT. That is useless. Thanks, game. Okay. That was stupid as well. I always forget exactly where that is, so this should be better. Yep. Alright, and the exit we want to go out is the main one. So we'll check these checks, and then we go that way. It's getting ridiculous. Alright. Is this the answer? We only have 3 checks to do. So I'm hoping one of these at minimum. Actually, I can only do one. I don't have the fire rod. Is this the fire rod? It's a book. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me right now. That's so rude. We'll check this. Bamos tablet is quicker. Just because getting up to Ether kind of sucks. Because I have to like use the save and quit, hookshot over all this crap. That's probably the easiest way to get up there, right? Because where is? Yeah. Okay. Let's find out if this is something stupid like one of the big keys or... Okay. So the good news is it's not unpad. Okay. Actually, I forgot. I have the flute, so I can get up to the mountain a little bit quicker. Just didn't even dawn on me for a second. A map. That's not helpful. Did I never turn in the green pendant? Let's do that real quick. Oh, God, come on. Okay. Well, we found it. Annoying as shit. Alright, I am going to still just check the ether tablet and then we'll go into ice. And if we can find one of these big keys at least, that would be pretty nice. Hopefully we just find both of them. I mean, we can icebreaker it. We don't have the big key to ice, so we are going to miss out in that chest. Unless it happens to be like right here on this tablet, which would be kind of funny. No. Alright. Alright. Be good to me, please, Ice Palace. Well, looks like we're full clearing Ice Palace. And we're going to do it the fun way. That's fine. too much. Damn it, still too much. That's better. That is not the key we're looking for. Nope. Don't care. This can't totally be junk filled. There's got to be something here. I mean, there could be. I might have to go back to Turtle Rock. That's fine. But give me something. Game, come on. Annoyed. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. All right. Let's check the 2 checks at the top of Turtle Rock, and then we're going to go back and do the right side of GT. And then I could kill Trinex if I wanted to. Maybe that's something. I just have to look up where Laser Bridge was again. Wow. All right. Well, GT's the density. Where was Laser Bridge? Just so I can... Okay, it's right in the Dark World Village, so we can get back to that if we need to. I don't want to do it now, though, because if I do it now and I kill Trinex, he'll bump me right out to King's Tomb again, and then I have to repeat all this. So we're going to do GT first. I'm going to just be mad if it's Thief's Town Big Chest, because that's annoying. That's enough to make anyone revolt. And watch this be the GT key, which is fine, because I need it anyway. But it might force me to climb to get other stuff. That's nice. I'll take it. No. Alright, well, I guess this route works. Let's kill Trinex, then we turn in the mushroom. This is stupid. I also had to consider... Okay, when I turn in the mushroom, I can also do the bomb. Yeah. Okay. We have an order of operations here. Well, I guess getting that Bombos is interesting. I mean, it doesn't do anything for me at all. Okay. So we've literally beaten every dungeon except for Eastern because we don't have the big key. I would be happier if I found the Eastern big key first. Otherwise, it's going to make me climb GT to get that. Which, whatever. We have to do it anyway. But this has just been convoluted and just messy. Alright, let's find out what the mushroom turned into. Back-to-back medallions that are useless. So, this red bomb must open either mini moldworm or Blind's Hut, because we haven't seen either one. And one or both of these big keys must be inside. Screw off. Get out of here. I'm annoyed enough. Eastern. Okay. Then the GT big key is setting an Eastern, maybe? Or, oh my god, don't make me go all the way up the mountain to open up the GT big key in... that's maddening if that's actually the case. Oh my god, it's gonna do it, isn't it? It's gonna friggin' do it. I'm gonna have to go to the GT entrance with 7 crystals to get the GT big key. Because it probably won't be in here. That's actually gonna be maddening if that actually is true. This is a brutal seed. But we should be able to finish it. Because the GT big key is either here or it's in that location. I think we have basically full cleared the whole stupid thing. Alright. Screwed it up again. Just go. I mean, the dream is it's here. It's literally the last big key we need. I forgot I have silvers. Alright. Please be on Armos. Do something benevolent for a moment. My god. This is so stupid. Alright. the one thing after another to close this thing out is like maddening. Yeah, this is the right one. The hell was that about? So this should be Blind's hut. And inside here should be the Ganon's Tower big key. Somewhere. Hey, look at that. There it is. Wow. And you know what? I'm grabbing all this because I'm pretty sure that this is going to end up basically being a completionist seed if I just grab the checks. The only thing I won't have looked at is the GT big chest because there's no way. It's essentially a completionist seed. So. Absolutely disgusting and rude. Alright. Let me just check messages real quick for a second, because I am supposed to be doing something with a friend of mine in a little bit. Okay. Nice. Alright. So we're just climbing. I am not going to open up anything. We just want to get this over with. I'm mad. We're going for the sub 3. I really wish I could just kill the Bimos. There we go. When it rains, it pours. Die. Something die. Please. Whatever. There. Screw that clown. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Nice recovery in that room. Let's get this over with. Come on. Got too close. That's a good triple. All right. We got to make this quick. Four, 5, 6. Of course, but we got him. Man, I just can't stay out of my own damn way. Absolutely ridiculous. That's how you know it's been a long seed. There goes the sub 3-hour dream on this awful cross keys. I disagree. Enough. Thank God it's over. That was a brutal cross key seed, and I'm sharing it with people so that they can also enjoy the same misery that I went through. Promise the next seed will be better. I don't believe you at all. All right, I'm going to have the credits fast forward, and then I'm going to be cutting it from here because I need to get going. This took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. So thanks for hanging out and joining in, and I'll be back on at some point soon. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.